Hello and welcome back to my channel. Here we like to do things budget friendly, and if you are like me and have champagne taste but on a beer budget, these videos are for you. We have a lot to go through today, most of it being fashion, because I know you guys like to come here for my Temu fashion hauls. So speaking of fashion, first things first, if you haven't seen my short video yet, I did not cut my hair. This is a wig. This is a monofilament lace front wig by RENAU, and this was something that I picked up through a TikToker. I went directly from her link into wigs.com, and she had a 30% coupon code, so I utilized that, and it came out to be like $166, but then you had to pay, you know, tax and free shipping. So all in all, it was an expensive wig. But they do have like the Afterpay and Klarna and stuff like that. So I am making monthly payments. I am not at all sponsored by the people who make this wig, but I just wanted to show it to you. It is so awesome. And let me show you some of the fun features. So obviously, you know, when you get it in the mail, it comes in a box, and then it'll say RENAU. That is the brand of this wig, and it is a synthetic wig. It is a full synthetic wig, but you can heat style it. So when it comes, it's actually very curly. And what I ended up doing is straightening it with a hair straightener so that I can get this kind of fringy kind of look. But you can, I mean, if you want more volume, it is so easy to manipulate and do whatever it is you want it to do. You can change where you want your part to be very easily, and it just with fingers, you guys, just with fingers. You don't even need to use a brush with this, okay? And then, oh, well, hello, Koi. And then, of course, this is the back of it. So what I do is I put my hair into two little pigtails, and then I kind of wound it and crisscrossed it around to make it as flat as possible. But you know, my hair is almost down to my butt, but it's just very thin. So I was able to get it in here without it looking big and bulky. And I mean, if you wanted more volume and more texture back here, I mean, seriously, it's as easy as just using your fingers. I mean, I know that I said in my last video that blonde wig was my favorite, but let me specify why this one is my favorite. That one, the one that I did earlier, that was my favorite Temu wig. This one is my favorite wig of all time. It's pricey, but you can do payment plans, just FYI. So if you're interested in picking up this wig, check out the links down below in my description box. There's various amount of colors, and I can't wait to try on the super blonde one. And I do have some wigs that are somewhat comparable through Amazon, but much, much cheaper. So I'm gonna play around with those. So maybe wait until you push the trigger on this one before you see the Amazon ones that I found, to see if I can save you some coin with something that's similar, but obviously cheaper. Okay, so obviously Koi has now entered the room. So per usual, I am going to give you my warning speech. Koi is a staple on my channel. If you do not like kitty tails and kitty butts wagging across the screen, this might not be a channel for you. But I do have in my description box a short list of my favorite YouTubers who have little to no cat antics on their channel. So if this doesn't suit your fancy with kitty cat butts and tails, go on and check those ladies out. Now, I did pick up a new book from Amazon. And I picked this up gently used, so I was able to save some coin on it. But this is Random Illustrated Facts. Instead of using the big useless knowledge book, because I really enjoy what's in here, the problem is that it's just paragraphs, and I don't want to bore you with long paragraphs. So this one is more short and sweet, and we're just going to do one page every day until I run out of things to talk about. So... okay, so it starts off with history. So the very first page is ancient Chinese emperors would hide a Pekingese in a sleeve as a last line of defense. And of course, if you are not familiar, Pekingese is a, I was gonna say brand of dog, breed of dog. So there you go. Some useless knowledge for today. Now we just have to pick up a bookmark instead of using a cloth as, as a bookmarker. All right, so second bit of fashion that I have for you today is what I'm currently wearing, which is typically what I do on my videos where I do fashion and try on, is I will wear the first thing just to make it easy to do hair and makeup and what have you. But this is a dress. It's a sweatshirt dress. And I picked this up in a size medium. For those of you who are new here, hello, welcome. I am about 5'9", 145 pounds. I have a 32-inch inseam. Typically, I wear a size medium in tops on Temu and a size large in bottoms in Temu because the size large is roughly about 8'10", and I wear on the 8 side. So sometimes the 10 is too large, sometimes the 8 is too small, sometimes a medium size 6 will fit depending. So I picked this up in a size medium, hoping that it wasn't going to be too baggy because I have picked up sweatshirt dresses before in mediums. They were too short or something like that, and a large was too baggy, so I was hoping and praying that this one would fit just fine, and it does. So this goes down right above my ankles, and of course in the try-on you'll see it a little bit better. The other thing I was hoping upon hope was that this wasn't going to be one of those thinner material sweatshirts, and it's not. It is not, you guys. So it is, see what happens when you we play with this wig. It doesn't have a mind of its own. Seriously, if you put it somewhere, it will stay that way. It's really incredible. Anyways, I'm loving this wig. Can you tell? This is not a see-through material. This is a thicker sweatshirt material. The drawstrings are true. They work. They are functional. It has the hoodie, obviously, in the back. And then long sleeves, which are just moderately too short on me. But as I've just stated, you know, I'm a little bit on the taller side. So it does have that soft, fuzzy fleece on the inside. Not that hard, crusty stuff. Typically, that hard, crusty material on the inside means that the material is going to be really thin and see-through, but this one is not. Now, it's cold as snot outside, so I do have some leggings underneath it with some socks on, but it's long enough that you don't have to do that, and it's not see-through, so again, you don't have to do that, which is amazing. Next fashion piece I'm going to show you along the lines of something like this, where it's soft and cozy, yet still somewhat stylish. So if you are a sweatshirts and jeans kind of person, but when you go out into public, you just feel, even though you're cozy and you're comfortable and you're warm, and you just feel frumpy and not stylish. Do you know what I'm talking about? You're choosing comfort over style, but I'm here to tell you, you don't have to do that necessarily. So this one is kind of similar to this. However, this is more of a fleece on the outside material. So that's the outside of it. And the inside of it is that hard, crusty, dusty material. Okay, this is what I'm kind of talking about, where I was hoping this wasn't going to be that. So this one is going to be a little bit more see-through. Picked it up in a size medium. There you go. But this is not a dress. You could wear it as a dress, but this is more of a coverall. So this is more of a zip up, extraordinarily long hoodie. So it almost looks bizarre, right? It's like, Faith, that's not very stylish, that's not very fashionable. But when I put it together with an outfit, you will see that yes, sweatshirt jeans person, you might actually like this as far as adding a little bit of style to that type of outfit that you lean towards, right? Down at the bottom, it does have some drawstring cords so that you can tighten it and make it look kind of bell shape, so it comes down and then cinches in down at the bottom. Again, in the try-on portion of this video, you will see what I am talking about. So again, you don't have to always sacrifice comfort for fashion, especially now because it's getting cold and all we want to do is just bundle up in something cozy. So I am here to help you with that. Now, you guys may have seen me wear this sweater in other videos, and I have kept forgetting to show you it and provide a link down in the description box. But if you are a sweatshirt jeans kind of cozy person, you might also enjoy something like this. It is a sweater, and it has a kind of like this Art Deco kitty cat doing something naughty. I hope he's of legal age. Even you guys, okay. I kind of have to preface almost every video that I show you these weird little things by saying I like weird things. Sometimes it's creepy, sometimes it's funky, sometimes it's bizarre and way out there. If you go back into some of my super funky Temu finds, you will see that I like to choose and pick some really funky things. But of course, we've got our sassy little kitty, maybe hiding from its mother or the law, you know. But yes, I have worn this several times and I have washed it several times, and I just keep forgetting to show you guys this sweater. So now I'm finally getting to it, and yes, I've worn it, I loved it, I've washed it. I wash it inside out, very simple. Then I hang dry it inside out. I don't put it in the the drying machine, right? Because too much turbulence will pill. So if you wash this kind of material inside out instead of right side out, it will help to keep it from pilling, you know. But I have worn it, washed it about 3 times, and I don't have any pilling issues as of yet. So if that helps you out on these, wash it inside out, line dry it. Perfect. So next one. This one is going to be a little bit more on the fashion side, but it is still a long t-shirt. So I don't remember what size I picked up in this. Oh, it's that bizarrely packaged stuff. Oh, here we go. Asian large. So this is an Asian large. It's designed to be an oversized long sleeve tee, but it has this extra feature where you have 2 ties on either side, and you tie a little bow or a little mini knot in the side of it. So again, I will show that to you in the try on portion of today's video, but for now, address the picture. Okie dokie, this one is a size medium, and this one is going to be another fashion top. So this one is very lightweight type of button-up collared material. So obviously this is going to be horrendously see-through. I have 0 expectations of it not being see-through. Okay, we're talking about Temu and the prices we get on Temu, so let's be realistic, right? But this is going to be kind of another fashion t-shirt, or not t-shirt, blouse, but on the front it has this knot feature in it. So obviously I will show you that in the try-on portion of today's video. But again, check out the picture for now. Last fashion piece is going to be another sweater. This one I picked up in a size medium. And this one is got like a little mock neck on it. I love my little mock necks. I think they're absolutely stunning, especially if you wanted to wear a pendant necklace with this or like a long dangle earring with something like this. It's absolutely beautiful. But what makes this stand out are the sleeves. So you've got this bell sleeve, but you have these extra layers of kind of frills that are going on here. So it's an extremely wide sleeve, and there is no elastic in here. So it's completely wide open. Now, my assumption is this is probably gonna be a little short on me. We'll see, but it is a drop shoulder. So we'll see how short it would be on my arms. So I don't know, fingers crossed, might fit just perfectly. And then of course the length of it is like a mid-length. It's not a crop, but it's not super long. So it's not gonna be butt covering. So like here's my butt, it's not gonna cover my butt. So a nice one that you could do like a tiny little French tuck in a pair of jeans. And again, like I said, with a nice dangle pair of earrings and maybe like a pendant necklace. So I thought this one was super cute, especially for the price. I mean, if we're talking about cute, can we talk about cute prices too? In the last two videos that I have posted, I was talking to you about the 9 free gifts. Well, my last free gift finally arrived. And here I'm thinking it was going to be a set of earbuds, but it's not. It's one single earbud. Now I basically talk to my mom almost every day. And I have earphones because I prefer those. I like something over my ears versus in my ears, because having things in your ears on a constant basis opens you up for infection, wax buildup, which can create, all kinds of issues. I mean, it can make you dizzy because your equilibrium is off. You can go mildly deaf. I mean, it's scary to think about the crap that builds up in your ears if you use earbuds too often. So highly recommend when you do that, just make sure that you're cleaning your earbuds on a regular basis, and perhaps checking in with your doctor and doing flushes if you need to do flushes. But here's what this is. This is not one that technically goes inside your ear per se. I think it kind of sits more around your ear as kind of an ear cuff, and only this part moderately goes inside your ear, so it kind of sits like an ear cuff. And supposedly you can listen to music on this. I don't know if you could or not, but I'm gonna try to use it when I talk to my mom, because she said that when I use my earphones to talk to her, it sounds like I'm in a tunnel. And then it comes with a little charging cord, so it doesn't have a charging dock like some of the better ones do. So if this one doesn't work, I will certainly be testing it, and then I will do an update, and I will put that on the screen down below. Now, the last pieces I want to show you, because I really need to crack into one of these, is I picked up basically very similar to some of my favorite Temu eyelashes that I buy almost on a regular basis. Now, could these be the exact same ones? I don't know. They might change slightly. Maybe they're a little bit longer. I don't know. But I like these type of styles. So typically what I like is when they're a little bit shorter on the inside and then flare out to be a little bit longer on the outside. Doesn't have a huge D curl in it, so that it doesn't like curl up into my eyebrows. If you know, you know. But I just like them to be kind of fluffy in this way. And speaking of icky poo-poo eyelashes, especially with that ridiculous D curl that I am telling you about, sometimes the pictures are not what you get. And I've got 2 examples of pictures of what I expected was not what I got. So do you see kind of that ridiculous D curl, how it just like goes like this, that is going to shove into my eyebrows, but I do not really care for these. In person, they look a little bit worse than what they do on camera, but this is not my jam. They're too long, they're too full, they're not fluffy enough, and they've got too much of that decurl that's gonna be too much for my eye, so I already know that. That needs to go into the return pile. And then last one, I have been kind of liking this kind of bunched up eyelash. I'll show you what I mean. But this one doesn't really strike my fancy either. I think this one, again, is too condensed, not fluffy enough, very fake looking. Just looks like they've been kind of pasted together. That's not my jam. I like them to be ultra super duper fluffy so that they're more separated. You know what I mean? This one doesn't have an obnoxious decurl to it. So curl wise, it's not bad. I just think they're too chunky. So definitely going into the return pile. If you are an eyelash wearer and you do want something more natural, like what I'm wearing now, definitely check this one out. So this one has got let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. This one's got 28 pairs. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 14 pairs. 28 eyelashes, 14 pairs. So in the description box, if you like the idea of something a little bit more natural, a little bit more fluffy, shorter on the inside, more flared out on the outside, check this one out. I think you might enjoy this one. Last eyelash. Now, I spent maybe about an hour putzing around with this, trying different ways of applying this. Trying different tools to apply this, trying to apply it with the tool that they've provided. I cannot get these to work. These are the magnetic eyelashes. It's one pair. They come, there's 4 lashes in here. So this is 2 eyelashes right here. Let me see if I can separate them because of my silly nails here. Okay. All right. Got it. Okay. So they're like this. And your 2 little pieces you put one on the underneath of your eyelash and one on the upper part of your eyelash. And then when you clamp it together, obviously, when you clamp it together, it's going to look like this, right? So when you clamp it together, it hugs your natural eyelashes. No glue needed, no eyeliner needed. I know some people enjoy these, but here's my thing. And here's what I can say. Definitely going in the return pile. What I can say is that you would have to have kind of a specific eye shape in order for this to work. Now, mine are almost too straight. Like I don't have enough curve because or maybe I have too much curve. I don't know how to explain it, but I cannot get them to latch into the corners without them sticking straight out. I can't get them to bend and mold to my exact eye shape. So that's where things go wrong with that. And no matter how I tried using different tools and stuff to actually apply it physically by hand using 2 separate types of tweezers, it was a mess. It was a hassle. If you like the idea of glueless, you can try the magnetic eyeliner with the magnetic lashes. But what I can say to magnetic eyelashes is make sure that you get a magnetic eyelash that has multiple magnets on it. More than 4 is good because typically you have to cut a chunk off of the end because typically they're too long for most people and you lose that one magnet. So the more magnets on the strip, the better. So now let's go ahead and get into the try-on portion of today's video. I had to draw the shade because the natural sunlight was giving me way too much shadow. So hopefully you guys can see me clearly. They're blackout shades, so it's gonna be kind of dark in here. But here is the outfit that is the long sweatshirt dress. And I just have it, again, I have my leggings on, but I did put almost knee-high boot on with it. But this is like a very casual knee-high boot. These are something that I did pick up from Temu in one of my shoe hauls. But I think this outfit is the epitome of cozy comfort with a little bit of fashion. Now, what I have it paired with is just some earrings here and really nothing else. I don't have any necklaces on or anything like that because it's not far down enough to put a short necklace on. And I think with the drawstrings themselves, if you wear like a dangle earring or dangle necklace, I think it might be too much. But I do overall enjoy the comfort of this. The medium fits me perfectly. I don't feel like it's like a sack of potatoes just hanging on my body. So if you are roughly about my size and you like the way that this is shaped on me, then obviously stick with the medium. But definitely, if you like this, it is cozy, it is comfy. It does not feel, like I said, like a big potato sack on my body. It kind of is a little forming in here. So I am really enjoying this one. So this is definitely a keeper, not one that I'm going to be returning. Here's comfy cozy number 2. And of course, I have it paired with jeans. So if you are a sweatshirt jeans wearer, this is a perfect option for you to do something that is a little bit more fashionable while still being comfy cozy. And I do have it paired with the same really casual, almost knee-high boot that I've picked up from Temu. And I've got it open. I've got a scoop neck basic white tee from Walmart that I have underneath it with a little bit of a French tuck in the front. Now, let's pull it all the way up. If we were to wear this as a dress, perhaps what I would maybe recommend on something like this is to consider leggings underneath it, because you don't want there to be a see-through mishap issue at all. Now I'm gonna tie up these little doohickers here and kind of show you the balloon look option that it kind of gives you. Obviously, I'm going to do it in a hurried fashion, so you can tweak it at your leisure, but then this way you just kind of get an idea of what it will look like. But basically, and pockets. P.S. By the way, there are pockets. So if you wanted to wear this a little bit more of a dress, this would absolutely be perfect as a dress as well. But again, might be a little see-through, so maybe a tank top and some leggings underneath it, just for safety's sake. Now on this one, again, it's see-through. I would highly recommend you wearing something underneath it. Currently I have a tank top underneath, or not tank top, oh my Lanta, I keep tank top, t-shirt, tank top. Okay. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm wearing the same t-shirt that I just put on with the last outfit. It is a little too bulky to wear underneath this, just FYI. So consider doing a tank top instead of a t-shirt. There, we got that all straightened out. I do have it unbuttoned because I do kind of like the sassiness of that look. I love this little kind of knot, this pre-made knot. And it does have buttons. It oddly has buttons all the way down. Clearly I don't have them all buttoned. There's a couple buttons that aren't buttoned, but I mean, you could button them all. I don't think that tucking this one in would look good. I think this is one that deserves to be untucked at the bottom, open with this knot, some uncuffed to make you look a little bit wild and free. But this is a very fashionable top. I am enjoying this. This one will also definitely be a keeper. This one is super cute. And I just plopped it over my t-shirt, and actually I'm liking that. I'm liking that extra pop, that extra layer. And obviously it's oversized, and it's supposed to be oversized. And even though I ordered this in a medium, I'm actually loving the length of these arms. I mean, obviously, if you have shorter arms, you could very easily cuff it. And if you don't like to have things cuffed because you feel like they're going to unravel on you at any moment, let me show you what you can get. Now, either 2 or 3 videos ago, I did a haul featuring these. This is a 20 pack of little kind of pins that you can put to pin up sleeves, hems on your pants, hems on your sleeves, button up if you're missing an extra button, if you've got cleavage that is showing and it's not got a button there, you can pin it shut. I mean, it's got so many, it's versatile. It's got so many ways that you can use them, but loving this top, absolutely a keeper. I just have it one simple fold over, just that's it. But I like this. It's got a really nice length to it. This kind of gives it a little bit more shape to the body instead of it just hanging flat and out. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get this over my head without screwing all of my makeup up. I mean, I can screw up this hairdo and I could just, you know, plop it back into place, easy peasy. Again, the glory of the wig. I can't say enough good things about it, but this is very tight. There's not much of a stretch there. And so getting this over my head. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna pretend that I'm wearing it, okay? So from the appearance of things, I feel like it will be a nice length. And I don't know how I would feel about the mega bell sleeves kind of slipping up every time I put my arm up and then slipping down. I do have this weird, bizarre aversion to things being on my wrist. So most of the time when I'm wearing a long sleeve, I'll wear it up to here or pulling it all the way up to here. And not having that option sometimes wigs me out. I don't know why. I'm a little it is what it is, okay? But again, it is not super long, so it's obviously not going to cover my boutete. So here again, we're just pretending that I'm wearing it, y'all. This is about how long it would be on me, so obviously not going to cover the booty, but it's not a crop top. So I do like this one. So again, just pretend that I tried this on for you. I can't mess up my makeup because I have a Zoom meeting I have to attend and I can't risk ruining this because I need to look professional. And last but not least, we have Princess Sassy Cat. So this one is not a super soft material. I have shown you a couple that felt a little bit closer to that cashmere type of material. This is not that. This is not going to be as super soft as that. So if you have an aversion to that kind of material being up on your skin where it's not super soft and there's just a mild scratch to it, I mean, it's not bad. I've not had a problem with it. Like I said, I've worn it about 3 times now. Absolutely love it. Got lots of compliments on it. But if you have an aversion to that, I would maybe suggest sizing up, because this is a medium. I would suggest sizing up maybe so that you can put a long sleeve shirt underneath it. Currently, I do have my t-shirt on underneath it. And this is the way that I would usually wear things like this, is just, again, that French tuck. But this is the length of it. And this one half covers the boutete. And then again, the print is cohesive and the same on the back as it is on the front. With the medium, the length of the arm hits right up my wrist. Preferably, if I was to wear my sleeve down, I would like it to reach kind of mid-hand so that when I put my arms up in any way, shape, or fashion, I don't look like I'm wearing things that are 2 sizes too small. But like I said, typically, this is how I wear it anyways. So for me, that little bit of shortness, I don't even care. but this is the last outfit. Tell me in the comment section below, what was your favorite? And would you agree that you can, yes, wear something that is sweatshirt and jeans and make it look fashionable? And that's all I have for you guys today. As always, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out today's video. I would super duper appreciate it if you gave me a thumbs up, subscribed, and shared to this video. I always love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. So go ahead, drop me a comment. I do have in my description box links to everything I can possibly link. If the item is not available and I cannot find a comparison, there will be no links for that product listed down below. If the product that I originally purchased is out of stock, I was going to say out of order. I probably said out of order before. Anyways, if the original one is out of stock, what I do is I will find a comparison, let you know that it's a comparable item and that it's not the original one that I bought, but that link will also be listed. So if neither of those two options are available, obviously there's not going to be a link, but please do check those links out. And of course, you guys, as always, I will see you later. Bye, guys.